I'll put the looking on my side. Now the good thing with these Picatinny ones, because they're locking the rails, they're locking in really tight anyway, so they've actually got a washer in between the clamp and the bolt. And what it can do, you can nip them up. The actual bolts have got they've got a hole through them, so you can put an Allen key in and tighten them down that way. Just tightening up the mounts. Don't need to overdo it, but that helps. So the big Allen key, there's the one for the mount. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the actual top of the scope rings back on. I'm not going to tighten them all the way down. I'm going to leave them loose enough to hold it on place, but tight enough to hold it in place, but loose enough to move it around. Start tightening the screws down. Normally go diagonally. You start on, say, the front left, then you go on to the rear right, and just do that. Keep going around. I mean, I've not even used it yet, but from all accounts, they're good scopes, pretty clear glass through it. So, just right, put that down 3 times now, very clear. I think we're on at that. So I'll just nip these down a bit. Come back to it. I'm going to just fit on this. So a great idea with this is that it just slots on. There we go. And that's clicked on there, so that's power on. Okay, so that's got the crosshairs really well focused. Once we get out to distance, should be pretty good. Now on the inside of this, it's showing the memory card and the battery, which are both okay. Yeah, that is the One Leaf Plus attached to the rifle, so it just needs zeroing in. What I'll do, I'll take the One Leaf commander off, I'll zero the scope in, and then we'll set up the One Leaf and get some viewed shots. It is raining at the moment, so as soon as it stops raining, I'll carry on. Okay then folks, we're actually on the day after now, It was raining most of yesterday, so what I'm going to do to start off with, I've got the Leaf NV100 Commander here. I'm going to start off by zeroing the scope in. Then I'm going to put the one leaf on the scope. I'll focus all that into the scope, and then we'll do some shooting through it. So I set up the target down there. Switch on. We're at 19 yards. I'm a bit closer in today. So that's pretty good. Really nice pair of binocular rangefinders. These are made by Wildcarder. But yeah, best rangefinder I've got so far. Nice piece of kit. Okay then. So the magazine already loaded actually. I've actually got an Apexel pair of night vision binoculars down there as well, a monocular, and that's videoing a close up. I'll leave it at 3. It's set up at 3 times at the moment. So we're not far off. Probably don't really need to do much with this. Now this is 1/8 of an inch at 100 meters per click. So it's quite a fine tune on it. So go down a bit. I want to go left. See where this goes. Well, it's in the same on. I think we're going to be on there. Yeah, more or less. Okay then. So what I'm going to do now, take that cover off, put on the NV100. Case is recording. Let's go for the little man. Oh, battery's gone on it. Right. Stick a different battery in, I think. Okay, let's carry on. Recording. Knacker cracker. Reload. So yeah, so far so good. So this is the initial test, 19 yards in daylight. We'll do the same at night. I'll go that's 6 times on that. So I can focus it any better on this now. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Okay, aiming small, you can see it's gone way to the right. So I'll do the last magazine now, but yeah, it's, as you can see, got a clear view down the one leaf, so ideal to get some feedback from your shooting. So $299 for the one leaf on its own, $499 for the one leaf plus including the rapid fire scope, so really good value. You've got a standalone scope and a standalone night vision piece. If you want, you could use it for spotting as well. It's got a mount for a tripod on it. So lots of different uses. Plus it all, the plus version comes with a spare adapter to fit it to any other scope. I think the first shot on that target was bad pellet because it went way to the right. Same old. So that is it. like I say, one of the only downside with this one is the actual file format. It's a TS file, which you can't generally just upload onto YouTube, things like that. You've got to convert it to MP4. This is the daytime 0 of the One Leaf Plus, which includes the rapid fire 3x12 by 56 illuminated reticle and side focus. So the next time you'll see it will be tonight. Okay then folks, moving on then, I'm just going to do a quick view of how to transfer the TS files into MP4. I have done this before, but I might as well do it again. So I've got 3 files, 1, 2, 3 there. Program I'm using is VSDC free video converter. I will leave a link to this so you can use it. So bring that up and we go to the top of the screen. I've set it for Xbox and I've set it to MP4. So what I need to do now is get the files, do it that way. Right. Okay, so it is working. Drag and drop them in. I go to formats, set up, and then from there just go to conversion and then start conversion. Let's see how we get on with it. Just let it go in with the conversions. I believe it's on the second file now. Okay, so we'll speed things up and we'll get back to the file. I think what happens, it basically creates 3 more files, leaves it in the same folder, and instead of being the TS files, it'll actually say MP4 at the end. If you look at the files up here at the end of the file, it actually says .ts. Okay, then we're coming on the last file now. That shouldn't be too long, we'll just speed it through. But as you can see at the top, there's the old file. Click on it, properties, it says TS file. Let me look at the new one. Properties. It's now an MP4, so that's converted the first 2. So not too long now, and all 3 will be converted. So that is the process, and all you need to do then is use convert files for the editing software you're going to use, or any other camera that's got the same file that needs converting. So there we go. So I'll catch you soon. laser's actually on. That's some white dot you can see. Okay, there's a bottle top on his head. Night vision view. The bottle top there. I believe there. Just going to switch off for a minute and then take the laser off, and I might try a slow motion shot. Okay, then. We'll check that out. There's no pumpkin there. That was 2 Firebird targets sellotaped together. I can just see bits of pumpkin next to it. It works well in the dark. I've got it all set up on a bipod now. I'm just going to pan around. Really clear. Very clear indeed.